What's up, guys? My name is SnyperSama, but you can call me Sniper. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have episode 2 of our 14 builds for each different weapon, thanks to Title Update 4 and the Gogma-Artian weapons. Here today, we are showcasing the one and only Spread Heavy Bowgun. I don't know what it was last week or the week before on YouTube with you guys in this build, but you absolutely loved the Heavy Bowgun. I'm not sure what happened. At least when I remember talking about Heavy Bowgun in the past, making a couple builds, especially when Wild first came out, and right around the time that Rise and Sunbreak was out, the consensus about Heavy Bowgun was that nobody liked it. And you guys absolutely blew away my expectations with that build. So I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Today, we are rocking a Gogma-Artian Spread Heavy Bowgun. Now, the reason we're using this over Synergies is because of the amount of skills that you can get on these Gogma-Artian weapons. You can see here, I have mine built with Spread Ammo Powder, Spread Ammo Magazine, Wyvern Heart Ignition, and Wyvern Blast Ignition. Now, the reason for this is because Gogma-Artian weapons give you the ability to roll different active skills and different reinforcements. Those reinforcements, at least like I've said in yesterday's video, are a little different as far as requirements go. The original Artian system, people would want 3 or 4 attack with 1 or 2 sharpness to finish it out for a total of 5. I am on the opposite end. I don't think that is what you need to be focusing on anymore. I actually think you need to have a little bit of everything. In the case of bowguns and bow, you want to be rocking affinity, capacity, and attack boost, because obviously you don't have a sharpness gauge. What I mean by that, you're going to see here. We have attack boost 2, attack boost EX, affinity boost 3, affinity boost 3, and capacity boost. The reason affinity has come back from the brink of defeat is because you want to make sure that your attack focused weapons, like this one here, are not hitting negative affinity strikes. You don't want the weak hit. If you hit a weak hit, especially on something like a Spread Heavy Bowgun or on a greatsword or a hammer, if you have that negative affinity, there is always a chance that whatever hit you are going to go for next is a weak strike, and you lose out on a ton of damage. And I don't know about you, but I don't like it. I can't stand it. So here we have what I believe, at least after countless rolls and not getting anything better, is the best reinforcement bonus that you can work on for an average level meta build. Okay, obviously you can min-max this a little bit better because you can have the different EX boosts, because you can only have 2 per category. You can have higher affinity, you could have more capacity boost, more attack, whatever. This is the one that after several tries I ended up with. I would say if you wanted something better, go for an affinity boost EX, go for 1 more capacity boost over affinity boost, and then attack boost 3 or EX with another EX, okay? The big thing here is the Gogmazios Tyranny. The reason we are wanting Gogmazios Tyranny is because of the Frenzy bonus that it provides. Frenzy typically isn't a crazy thing. However, when you combine it with something like Burst Boost from Guardian Ebony Odogaron and the Guardian Fulgur Anjanath with Second Wind, not only do you have an extra stamina gauge, you do increased burst damage, and you have affinity to match. You're literally getting the ability to have 3 different sets of bonus skills when you roll it like I did. The way this build is going to work is you are going to have your Gogma-Artian weapon rolled for spread ammo with spread ammo 3 and a capacity minimum of 5. You also have the alternative, you can use paralysis ammo with this build. So not only can you do a ton of damage, but you can also provide support for your teammates, okay? On top of that, you want the attack focus with Gogmazios Tyranny. Like I said with the reinforcement bonus, attack, 1 affinity, and then 2 capacity boost would be my ideal roll. I just didn't get hit with that, okay? And last but not least, we have our armor. The reason we are rocking all of this armor, and it's not Rarity 8 armor, you might be asking, Sniper, what in the world are you doing? And that is because some of these Transcendent armor pieces are actually crazier than their Rarity 8 counterparts. What I mean by that is if we take a look here, we have a level 3 and a level 1 deco slot. On the Arch-Tempered new Udra helmet, you have 3 level 1s. Granted, it comes with 3 levels of burst, but you don't need 3 levels of burst. You see what I'm saying? This piece alone comes with 2 levels of agitator and a level 3 and a level 1. That is a crazy amount of synergy, especially with the bonuses that we get. So we are rocking Transcended Guardian Fulgur Helm Beta and Transcended Guardian Fulgur Arms Beta. The reason for this is agitator and maximum might. Next up is we have the Guardian Ebony Male Beta and the Guardian Ebony Greaves Beta, also both Transcended. The way the Transcension works for the Rarity 6 gear and Rarity 5 gear is it is going to give you not only more defense and more levels, but it is also going to give you more decoration slots. The Rarity 7 and the Rarity 8 gear will get an increased amount of defense, but they do not get additional deco slots. Meaning, some of these older pieces of gear from before Title Update 1 are insane. So now that we're in Title Update 4, it kind of gives you a reason to go back and look at the old things you might have used nearly a year ago when the game came out. So, last but not least, we have Gore Coil Beta. Now, the reason we have all of these different pieces is because if you take a look right over here, you can see we have Burst Boost 1, Second Wind 1, and Black Eclipse 1. Typically, you wouldn't think anything of it. However, when you combine all of these things, Burst Boost is going to give us an additional +8 raw attack while Burst is active. Not only that, it's going to make Burst last longer. On top of that, we are going to have the second stamina gauge, or at least a little chunk of it, to where we don't have to worry about losing our maximum might as easily. On top of that, we have Gogma-Artian Tyranny, which is giving us Black Eclipse. Black Eclipse is going to give us Frenzy once we've cleared Frenzy, which, mind you, is insanely easy to do on a spread heavy bowgun because it fires so many shots all at once. You are able to clear the Frenzy and you naturally have an additional 20% affinity. Thanks to our Fulgur Anjanath, Maximum Might is easier to have, giving us 30% affinity. Just these 2 perks give us plus 50% affinity. We're only at 6%. That's 56 naturally, okay? Now, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and take a look at My Charm. My Charm rolled actually, this is one that I've had for a while now. I actually love this charm, and the reason for it is it works perfectly with this build. Ideally, you would want Critical Boost and Ballistics together. If you do not have that, that is a-okay. The only thing you need is Ballistics on a Rarity 8 charm. With, ideally, I say ideally, but I mean it's almost like a necessity, you need 2 level 1 slots. If you have Ballistics with 2 level 1 armor slots, that is a-okay. It will still work. You'll just miss out on some of the critical boost damage. But that's okay, because not everybody can be as lucky as your boy. Okay? Alright. Now, ideally, the reason you want critical boost and ballistics is because with 1 level 3 critical boost charm, plus this talisman, you are able to rock level 5 crit boost. Ballistics is going to increase the range at which spread bowguns are able to do damage, which is really, really nice. That way you are not sitting in the monster's face. And last but not least, the 2 most important parts is because of the gore coil that we've got, we want to make sure that Sane is covered because our helmet allows us to have the additional level 1 piece. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 chain jewels. We have 1, 2, 3 challenger jewels. 1, 2 mighty jewels, and then we have our earplugs, and we have Sane, critical, Sane. This all together gives us crit boost 5, ballistics 3, opening shot 3, tetrad shot 3, agitator 5, burst 3, maximum might 3, antivirus 3, earplugs, constitution, divine blessing, burst boost, second wind, black eclipse. Holy crap, guys. This is insane. And the reason it is because I actually went and tested yesterday as I was kind of creating this build during my save resets, and I went, holy, this rolled insane. Okay. The reason we are rocking these different types of jewels is because of the bonuses they provide. Precise is giving us ballistics. Ballistics is increasing the range at which we are most effective. Okay. Opening shot is going to increase the reload speed and the power of our bullets. Yeah, I guess the bullets. Okay. And then on top of that, Bandolier. The way Bandolier works with Tetrad Shot is it increases the affinity of your 4th and the affinity and the attack of the 4th and 6th shot of your bowgun. Typically, you wouldn't think anything of that. However, when you take a look at our Gogma-Artian weapon, you can see that we have 5 in the mag. This is where that capacity boost comes into play. With 1 more level of capacity boost, you are going to get 3 out of your 6, so half of your magazine, is going to have increased affinity and increased attack. Okay, it's really, really crazy. The Synergies bowgun is still viable. Do not get me wrong. It is not anywhere in comparison, though, because you cannot get this many skills. Now, I'm going to show you guys right here. We're going to fire, boom, 293 damage on the side. If we fire right here, 555 after, so let's go ahead, 369, okay? We have 36% affinity. But you'll notice we don't have any skills active. So let's talk to our boy Luke. We're at activate agitator, activate antivirus, okay? With agitator and antivirus, we'll go ahead and fire 389, and I was out of range, okay? Go ahead and reload. Let's go ahead and get our Gogma-Artian affinity. 4 shots is all it took, okay? So, we'll go ahead and fire out the rest. And now we'll take a look. We are sitting at 76% affinity, 258 attack. When we fire, we do 380 damage. Now that we have burst boost active, we are doing even more than that. It is hit. 7 bullets come out per spray. Okay, so we did 2,000 damage with 1 set. One full reload of spread ammo. And we are able to do nearly 2,000 damage. For reference, a Greatsword TCS, a current one, before all of the Gogma-Artian stuff, was able to do about 1,500 and up to 2,000 on a wound. Okay? I'm telling you guys, this build is insane. If you are a light or a heavy bowgun enjoyer, I seriously recommend you give this a shot. There's a couple of things that you guys definitely do have, and not everybody is going to be able to craft it as easily. That is okay. This is still an insane build, even without all of the perfect rolls. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for hanging out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys are as interested in Title Update 4 and other games as I am, this is me letting you guys know that I stream most nights over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SnyperSama. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll see all of you in the next one. Farewell.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.